The recording has started for Lukey KAYLE coaching in Diamond EU solo queue. Saskio forgot to record the first 2 minutes, so everyone loses. But let's move on. So this Echo is running Hail of Blades. So right now, Echo is going to jump on you when you E this minion, which is fine. Now, you cannot run this way, okay? Because look at his body. He's coming in at an angle. So right now, your most efficient way to path away is directly this way. Because if you go this way, he can still hit you 1 or 2 more times. So you have to run directly away. So it should be immediately here. And you're going to get blocked off by the wall. But who cares? Like it's by the tower. The only time
he can't chase me.
Yeah, he cannot chase you. The only time that's a problem is if he can still chase you for a little bit, or you're completely blocked off. It could be here, it could be here. I don't know where, right? But that's the example. Right now, in early game, you're fine. The tower shot's going to help you, and you're good. But that was really troll. I think maybe it's a misclick on your part. I'm not sure. But yeah. And then right there, you got ding, ding, ding. You got Echo passive procced on you, which is really bad. Okay, right here. Okay, so right now, yep, auto, then E, kite back a little bit, then auto, and then back up. And then we'll figure it out from there. Perfect.
But I wanted to...
What did you want to do?
I wanted to stop the minions from the tower shots.
Yeah, you could have. You would lose a little bit of HP from these 3 mage minions, but you would be able to get both of these, which is not bad, because you know Echo E is not available yet. In the time that you're going to do auto E, kite back 1 tiny step, so that you can maybe like avoid a mage minion hitting you for a second, and then finish that last minion right here, and then run away, and then figure it out from there. Boom, boom. Ah, so sad. Okay. Not losing though, that's fine. Right here, this is what you want to do. You want to walk up here, not with the objective of getting this minion. No, that's not what you want to do. You want to walk up right here, in case he's dumb enough, which I highly doubt it, to click E and actually jump on you. Because you don't lose anything for trying to do that. Okay? You don't lose anything.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Maybe I'm wrong, but he's hitting level 2 after this minion, and he can actually...
Keyword after the minion. Right? So you want to do this before the minion dies. So you walk up for a second. And of course, if he doesn't do it, which he should not do it, it's Diamond Elo, then you just back off right when he hits level 2. But what you're doing here is you're trying to maximize your pressure as much as you can without dying. That's the most important thing, and that's how I always play solo queue. So it's the tiny details and the timing. So you're not wrong. He's about to hit level 2, I agree. But you have 1 or 2 seconds where you can do that. Maybe they're dumb enough. And then he goes in, auto him, he takes a tower shot, and go from there.
Okay.
Okay, right now you play safe because he's level 2. Now you're okay to walk forward if you want to E a minion, as long as you're still close to tower. So that's good. Perfect. Nice. You're going to lose that, I think? No, you don't. Perfect. Okay. Okay, and you seem like you know how to last it, so this is good. And then auto the melee,
Yeah.
that one, boom.
I
You lose
used to play
this.
Katarina a lot. I played Assassins, but I thought that I can't play Assassins because, I don't know, they are just not for me, and I think my strength is in last hitting, so I started to play like champions that reward farming well.
Yes. KAYLE is a very good champion for that, because you're basically just in the entire game avoiding skill shots and avoiding falling behind. And all you're doing is just farming and trying to reach a stage of the game where you're level 11 and you can start going side lane to soak up solo EXP. Because people in solo queue do not know how to side lane properly, especially in Diamond Elo. So what ends up happening is you end up going far ahead in EXP, 2 levels, 3 levels. You hit 16 or even level 15, you group up, and you're absolutely just 1v9ing your opponents. And I'm pretty sure you ran into that many times in your games, especially in Diamond Elo. So this champion is very good if that is your playstyle. Of course, you're not going to be getting those early like 5-0 like leads, like assassins or whatever, but you do have a different strength where in solo queue, you know there's always something to look forward to compared to if you
it fits more to me.
Yep.
But playing champs like this.
Yep. Ah, I think you got it, right? Come on. Oh, you missed. Unlucky. It's all good. Not fast enough. Okay. That's good. Here's what I would have done right here. Right here. I would have started walking to melee range because I don't see Echo. But when I saw him, I would have fucked off right away. And then E the minion. Because what you're trying to look to do here is you're trying to look to last at this minion. If Echo actually stays a little bit longer, which he won't, but in case that he does some weird pathing, like, I don't know, then you can maybe auto this minion with just a regular last hit. Back off right when an Echo's coming in, and then now you have E for the next minion.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, absolutely min-maxing as much as you can without dying. Very important word, without dying. But of course, I would have backed off right when I saw him. Okay. Oh, I think you could have got that. Right here. So only after this Echo Q. Now that I see Echo Q, I would think about walking up, but here's what would happen. You would walk up to here and Echo would E. Then he would jump on you and you back off. And the reason why this is good is because you have your W to heal and you have your D shield that'll proc when he jumps on you, and he cannot follow up with Q. All he's going to get on you is Echo E, auto, one extra auto from Hail Blades, and then you're long gone. And that's an okay trade, because right now you're spending the time using your D shield HP, you have W, you basically have full mana, basically. So you may as well utilize those resources. And for some reason, if he doesn't jump on you, maybe you can swipe that minion, which I highly doubt it. He's 100% jumping on you if you do this. But right now, this is a good opportunity to do that because you have all the resources in the world. You can afford to do this, and you know exactly where Jarvan is. So he's not going to randomly just jump on you when you go for this melee minion to bait out Echo abilities. But never do this if he has Echo Q ever in your life. Never. Okay. All right, let's continue. No, we lost the melee. It is what it is. Okay. Auto Q. Oh, okay. You know the timing. Oh, right here. Oh, you can't get that. That's so sad. Oh, that's so sad. I would have walked melee range of that mage minion. Obviously, I would have lost it, but that's what I would have done. Okay, good. And then E this minion. Okay. Auto E, that's fine. Spam ping MIA. I can tell you're a KAYLE player. This guy's a fucking KAYLE player for sure. Alright, Q this minion if you're scared. Alright, perfect auto. And right now, I would never ever put myself in a position where I'm full mana. I'm not telling you to use your W right now. I'm telling you, you should have found an opportunity earlier to use your W. Like how when I told you to walk forward for that one minion and get it beta's E. Because when you're sitting at full mana, I'm about to tell you a concept that might sound dumb, but it's still true. The faster you use something, the faster it comes up again. And on top of that, the faster you use your mana, the faster you start regenning mana. It's the same thing as holding 2 smites in League of Legends. Unless you plan on holding a smite for Dragon, then Adc, that's the only time I would argue it. Or Dragon into Baron. But if you're ever holding 2 smites in early game, why would you do that? You want to use the smite as fast as you can, so then you can get the next one. And by using it then, you get value out of it in the moment, so you can start moving to the next one. It's same thing as a trinket. Why would you ever hold on to 2 trinkets, unless you're playing Lee Sin, when you should use the trinket so it can provide you value on the map, and on top of that, you're getting your next trinket coming up. Do you have any questions about that concept? Sense. Okay.
Yeah, I understand it.
You sound like Vague RV2, by the way, just a fun fact. Anyways. Alright, let's keep going. Right. Anyways, full mana, bad. Should be utilizing it to maximize every situation. Alright, this is going to be a max range Q cannon. Ooh, he W's during the cannon. Oh, nice try. Yeah. I have nothing to comment there. That was a nice try. Ooh, you lose a mage minion for that. Okay, let's see. How could we actually play this better? So right now you panic because you saw Echo W right now. So you're like, oh shit, panic. You hit the Q so that the Q can slide all the way over here, which is a nice try. Yeah, it's fine. You did nothing wrong here. This is good. You perfectly spaced the W. You attempted to last hit the cannon. Yeah. Would I have eat Echo here? I would have not. I would have went for the mage minion. Because
maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah. Because he just burnt everything. And me and you can both agree you're probably not killing him at all. So you may as well go for the mage minion. So yeah, right here, boom, walk forward, eat that mage minion, and then back off. Because he has... You only can do that because he has absolutely nothing. Unless you're telling me, Saskio, I think Jarvan's in the bot bush right now, I'm not going to do that. Then I agree with you. But that has to be a logical thing in your head that you're telling yourself to then make me say, okay, that makes sense. But if that wasn't going through your head, then poking him doesn't make sense. You should go for the mage. Ah! What are you doing? What is that? What happened to the zone of influence concept? My man's just standing straight inside the Echo Q range. Like, it's fine to stand inside the range on purpose, knowing that if he's gonna shoot it, you're ready to dodge. Then that's fine. So you have to be very conscious about these things. And of course, as KAYLE, you cannot be caught lacking, is what the kids call it nowadays, and getting hit by random abilities for fun, because that shit will add up and you will die as KAYLE over time. All right, boom, boom, boom. Echo Q, cannot walk forward. Max range Q, sexy. Okay, what's first? Auto, perfect. Let's see. Auto E, then auto again. This one gets hit first. Auto once, auto again. And then I think it's this one after. You need 2 autos to kill it, unfortunately. And then it's this after. Let's see if I'm correct. So, auto. You need an instant... Oh, no way, you didn't get it. No, and you lost it. Okay, not optimal last hitting, but it's okay. Q? Okay, perfect. Okay, not perfect, but good enough. I'll take it. Okay, spam ping MIA. Right now, while you're spam pinging MIA, you need to look mid lane. You're wasting time right now. You need to be walking up, getting ready to auto attack if you see Echo. You need to be melee distance of the minion, so that if Echo shows up, then you auto.
I can push faster then, yeah.
But
makes sense.
If Echo doesn't show bot lane, then you don't touch the minions. You take a step back, a slight step back, and you wait. Because if you start autoing and start hard shoving, but Echo didn't actually roam, you have a problem in one wave.
Yeah, then I'm fucked then.
Yes, then you're fucked. But this is a waste of time. You standing here, you should be positioned right here. Outside of Jarvan gank potential, but as close as you possibly can to E the minion right away, right when you see Echo, and Q it, and then walk up and start slamming these minions as hard as you can.
Okay.
He doesn't show up. Okay, you AFK. Perfect. Okay. Unlucky. Let's see. Oh, you did troll here. Okay. Right here. So Echo comes out. So this is now something that I call 2020 vision. What that means is you are learning from things that already happened, so that in the future, when you run into the exact same scenario, it doesn't happen again. So this is 2020 vision. Echo has come from mid lane bush. Every single time this happens now in the future against Echo, you need to take a step back even further. Maybe around over here. From this exact positioning, if it's from here, you go over here. And your objective here is to see if he Echo W from the bush, because the W range is actually very far. And that's just in case he actually Ws. All you have to do is take a step back for 1 second. And that's all the time that you need to see if the Echo W comes out. And if it doesn't come out, you can now walk forward, chuck a Q, chuck an E if you think it's safe, and then W away as fast as you can before he can E on you and Q. And with autos. So this is 2020 vision learning adaptation for Echo in the future, because you do get a little fucked here. Did you micro step forward one time? Let me see. So Echo comes out. You see, oh yeah, the micro step right there. GG. Okay, and now you need to identify the most efficient path to leave Echo W. Right here. It is not this way. It's this way. That is the most efficient pathing with your W. So that's something else for you to keep in mind when you're playing against Echo and other Circle of Doom champions like Victor W. And you get the point. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just on the tip. Wait, did he E on the minion? Let me see. So he E'd. Oh, okay, he has to E on the minion to get you. Okay, that makes sense. Ding, ding, ding. Ooh. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're gonna go for the... Would I have done this? No, I'd be panicking right now. I'd be running. But you go for the PTA prop. Yeah. Would I do this? Yeah, I think this is okay.
He used everything already, so...
Yeah, he used everything, and there's 3 mage minions slapping him, so why not? Okay. Good. Do we lose this melee minion? That's the question. Oh, we do. Okay. Oh, you got fucked.
Yeah, I didn't expect that, actually, but...
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, because right now, I don't want to sit here and be like, you're supposed to stand here, but you truly are. Because you're not going to lose anything by standing here. Because you'll have enough time to catch up and shoot the Q. If these are lower, then you can potentially stay here. Thinking that the Echo Q would go back this way. So you can be a bit closer to Q this, or E it, when it gets low. Ding! Woohoo, you're dead on the next rotation, bro. Nope, he's got potion. Nice. E. Okay, auto E. It's fine. If he jumps on you, you W immediately. Okay, good. Right now, I would be very ready for the second you see a flag fly from anywhere, just pop flash. That's the first thing that should come to your mind right now. So, because Jarvan is going to EQ, and he's going to flash on you, but all that will only happen if Echo's posturing up. And I'm pretty sure you would have felt the energy from Echo if he was doing that, and be ready for that play. But that's something to keep in mind, because I don't want you to learn from 2020 vision dying to a Jarvan EQ flash. I want you to be ready for it already. So just very small things to keep in mind. And you only have to worry about this because you're so low. Because we can both agree, if you get hit by a knock-up, Jarvan auto, Echo EQ, you're just insta-death.
Yeah.
Auto E, good. Auto, good. Perfect. Max range Q? Oh no, max range E. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay. No, you could have queued. It's okay. You want to position? Because if you, right now, no, you should queue here. You want to try to aim it downwards though, so that it bursts off of this into this, but does not touch this at all. If you can find a way to burst that.
I probably wanted to save my mana here because I was really low and I had 6 soon, so...
Okay. Nice. And here's the funny thing is you didn't even save the mana. You ended up using it anyways, just delayed. But it's okay. Alright, level 6 KAYLE! You made it through the hardest part of League of Legends for KAYLE. Yep, we learned from our mistakes. Beautiful. Ooh, that's a mistake. Completely dodge your Q. You got a delay. Auto. walk forward if you want a PTA auto, then E right away. Then you can leave the echo Q, but because you walked backwards, you don't get it. Right there, you should have just E autoed and not even go for PTA, because you're probably not going to get it. Ding! You got echo Q'd on the way back. Lucky. Okay, so just very small, minor details for each interaction. For absolute min-maxing that you're not doing. As KAYLE, whenever you're against the melee matchup, you always want to think about when they're going to walk away. And this is something that I do a lot on Vayne top lane, is the enemy top laner will run towards you. They'll do their shit, whatever. Now, they're going to turn around. It's on you. This is very important, okay? I'm going to actually even write it down. That's how important it is. Especially when you're 6. It's your ability to be able to stick with them so that you can do damage. So let me explain this in the terms with cars first so you can understand. When 2 cars are traveling towards each other, the speed of those 2 cars relative to each other is double the speed because it's their speed added together. When 2 cars are traveling away from each other, the speed is also doubled relative to each other.
Yeah.
When 2 cars are traveling in the same direction, the speed is significantly less relative to each other because they're moving in the same direction. And then lastly, the speed towards moving something that's standing still is full speed of this one car because this thing is standing still. Now, going back to this example right here between you and Echo. Right here, you're moving away, but unfortunately your away isn't this way because you cannot physically walk there because there's a wall blocking you. So you're forced to go this way, which means he will eventually catch you. But now, the game is played. The game of 2 cars traveling begins right now. The line has been drawn right here. This is the line of 2 cars. No barriers are going to be blocking this. So right now, if you want to proc PTA, then you need to be moving forward because you know Echo is going to auto you here, auto another one, and then throw a Q. Now, if you want to be able to continue trading with him, you have to be able to identify when to walk forward. So right now, you walked backwards 1 step. But maybe in the future, you walk forward, but maybe not directly into him, but at an angle, where you are still outside of potential auto range, but you're still moving in a somewhat same direction of him, which is this way. Because then that will give you the opportunity to keep hitting him. And so many coaching students that I coach who play mid lane or even Vayne top, they don't do this. It's crazy to me because you lose so much damage if you don't understand the spacing and tethering concept, because you're allowing the opponent to basically jump on you for free, output all their burst on you, and you just take it for free. Imagine that. That's just the dumbest thing ever, right? So you want to be able to keep up with them and output your damage. Of course, you could be arguing, Saskio, Echo's gonna ult my ass. I understand that, right? But I'm not looking at the specific situation. I'm looking at the general concept of the idea, right? So if you want to keep up with him, you have to be able to turn before he even turns. So right now, this is 2 objects moving away from each other. You're probably never catching up again. Fortunately, he didn't go straight, because the game actually changed to this way, by the way, for a split second. But now he wanted to change the game to this way. And because he did that, that gave you the opportunity to auto him 1 time. Boom. And because the Echo Q came back, he got the triple proc, and he got the movement speed to escape your E. But does this concept make sense? I'm pretty sure you've already done this before, right? Subconsciously. But to actually think about it consciously might be a different game. I'm not sure. What are your thoughts here on this concept?
It probably happened to me already. I'm not sure, but
Wow, they cannot hit you.
I'm not sure what we are asking about.
Oh, I'm asking, have you done this before? Like, trying to go forward?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course,
okay, perfect. Yeah. But it's very important to be able to conceptualize it and actually put it on a piece of paper instead of doing it subconsciously forever. You want to be able to be like, okay, this is the concept. He jumped on me. I'm about to now tether with him so I can stay in range to keep hitting him. And oh shit, he turned around again. I'm going to turn around too. Oh shit, he ran away again. I'm going to chase him again. And to be able to put it on a piece of paper and actually do that, then you start to become better at League of Legends, because now it's based off of an actual real concept rather than vibes. And you don't want to be playing off vibes forever. Okay, let's keep going. You're playing Omega safe because you know his ass can one-shot you if he lands EQQ. Auto. Yep, save your mana, boy. Save your mana. Shove the wave. Oh my god, Echo didn't... Oh my god, that Rek'Sai is so dead, by the way. I just want everyone to know this, okay? If they know what Rek'Sai is doing right now, he is so dead. No bot priority, Jarvan's literally in Tribush, and Echo is rotating with full prio to Dragon. That's crazy. That is crazy what I'm watching. Yeah. We call that a heist, ladies and gentlemen.
But he got the Drake and he lives.
Oh yeah, of course, yes. In reality, he ended up getting it with the perfect absolute timing and gameplay. But imagine how risky that was. Imagine if Echo kept walking to Dragon. Whole game's changed. He's dead. Because Nautilus collapses. Jarvan was literally in Tribush. Bot lane has no prio, and you're KAYLE. He's dead. He wasn't finishing that shit. Yeah, look at Jarvan. He's literally in Tribush right now. So, right there, that's an example of solo queue being a gray area. It's not black and white, where sometimes you can get away with shit like that. And when you do, it feels really good. Anyways, let's keep going. Boom, boom, boom. Good last hitting. Oh, nice. Good timing. All right, you decided to stay.
I have my ult, so I could.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. All right, right
also,
now.
He's pushing like crazy, so.
Yeah, you're not complaining in this game. Because you would be complaining if he actually let the wave push towards him for 2 waves. 1, and then 2.
Yeah, I would be fucked.
Then you'd be fucked.
It happens a lot, and they can do shit, always.
Yep, and then your best bet is to ward one side of the map and play towards the other. Generally speaking, you want to ward bot side and play towards top side, because the enemy support roam timers generally come from bot. So, if you have that ward... my bad. Ward bot side, hover bot side. I apologize. Don't hover the side without vision. I messed up there. And basically, the second you see anyone on that ward, run. No questions asked. And whatever comes from top side, you have plenty of space to play with your flash, because they have so much time that they need to catch up to you. Okay. Good. Good. And I'm pretty sure you're aware of this concept, but there's a difference between melee and ranged last hitting. But basically, sometimes you need to melee last hit because you need to race a tower shot going down. So keep that in mind when you're doing some last hitting, whether it's ranged or whether it's melee. Because
I know.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Actually.
You got that. All right. We're good. Boom. Right now, this was very risky. So right now you know Echo no W, 100%. He didn't use it because it would have came out by now. Right now, you need to be very mindful of Nautilus coming out of Hex Flash and then dinging you. You do not want that to happen. So keep that in mind. You can go for this minion, that's fine. But be ready to W and run into the Echo Q2 right away as fast as you can, so that you can dodge Nautilus hook or flash, one or the other. I'm not sure. Pick your poison.
It's funny how you say about the Nautilus coming, and I died like 3 times to Nautilus hook this game. I played well early, and then I fell off. I don't know what happened. They just caught me like I'm fucking idiot going into bush without vision. I don't know.
I love the EU accent. It's really funny when you guys complain about League. Anyways, I apologize for that. Okay, but yeah, you need to be ready for this. Like, a lot of the times playing KAYLE is about anticipating what can happen and being ready for it. So when you're ready for it, you can get ready to flash it and outplay that scenario. Because right now you're in a very prime situation to be able to base, TP back with 1700 gold worth of items spent, and absolutely just farm it up for the next 5 minutes. So you're in perfect position. The last thing that you want to do here is die to the most obvious ganked roam timer in the world. We saw Nautilus base, they made a play bot, they're basing, he's literally not showing on the map. You do not want to die here. I don't think you die though. Let's see. Perfect.
I did on River like 3 times, but not right now, I think.
Okay, not right
I'm not
now?
sure.
Okay. Oh! Oh! Oh, you should have turned around and hit him. Right now? W. This way. Q. Auto. Space 2 steps. E his ass. Space another 2 steps. Auto his ass. And then run away. That's what you need to do right now. And you have the liberty to utilize all that mana because you have 336 mana. So you only lose about 150 mana right here from doing that entire combo, which is perfectly fine. Because right now, he accepted that he's going to tank a tower shot for this play, so you may as well capitalize on it. Unless you think there's a Jarvan that's about to come around the corner, then you tell me that. That's going through your mind, and then I agree with you. Then don't do it, because that's your intuition coming into play. But because you did absolutely nothing, which is exactly what we were talking about earlier, spacing and tethering, and how a lot of my coaching students don't take advantage of that, you've literally done the exact same thing that I want people to avoid.
But does it matter if I wanted to recall anyway soon?
It could, maybe. Because imagine if he overstays like an idiot, and then you base and recall, and he's staying with the HP that you just chunked, which I doubt it. But imagine if he does, then you're up one rotation of abilities. Right now, all I'm doing is coaching you to do things the maximum you possibly can without dying. I haven't told you to do anything that can get you killed yet, right? Until we actually get to 1v5 like team fights. I've only been trying to teach you things that are 100% guaranteed without death if you execute it properly. So right there, that's like an opportunity. And whether he bases or not, who fucking cares? You take advantage of the situation when they give it to you.
Yeah.
And you should be applying that at all stages of the game. All right, let's see. You base here. You're down 12 CS. Not bad. Do you finish it? Yep. Base on a cannon wave. That's good. Because he'll take a second or two to... Oh my god, you TP'd mid? That's crazy! What do you have to say? Sorry.
But... What do you mean? Is it wrong? But I don't know. The grabs are spawning and I want it to be fast. So...
No. TPing mid is fine. TPing on the wave is fucking too big dicked. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you need a TP to the tower, my brother. The funny part is you weren't even looking, but you don't get punished for it, which is fine. Because right now,
I could fight him because he didn't base yet. So if I shank him down, then we can have free grabs. So because he plays Ignite, no?
Get his ass! Get his ass! Get his ass! Flash out of the Echo ult? No, he has no mana. Look at his ass! Come on. Oh, unlucky. Okay. Would I have personally, okay. Me personally, I would never TP mid here onto the minions. I would TP mid to the tower. I don't know. I'm not sure what your experience is. I would never risk the fact that Jarvan could be there, ready to walk out at any given moment. Echo W, EQ, Jarvan EQ, all, you get the point, right? You won't be able to respond if they play properly. That was just too big balls. Like, I've never done that, ever. I would have went to the tower for sure. This turn is good, though. This is really good. Yeah, and then if he Echo ults, you flash, but he doesn't have mana. I think it's 100 mana to pop it. Boom, boom. Okay. Bad timing on the flash. Let's see. Should you have popped ult? No, you can't pop ult and stay inside. Because if Rek'Sai is rotating, then yes, you can pop ult right when the Jarvan. Now, pop ult. If the Rek'Sai was literally standing right here in that area, then it's fine. Then you kite upwards inside the Jarvan ult, and then Rek'Sai ease in, and then dings his ass. And then you have to flash the Jarvan Q if he gets you low. Right there, you misplayed your flash. If you're only gonna run away, to dodge the damage. Yeah, nothing you can do there. Alright, how do we play the wave here? Because in top lane, it's very easy to shave the wave a certain amount, but keep the minion wave pushing towards us to base, and then come back as the wave is crashing. But for mid lane, it's a little bit more intricate, because first of all, the minions are so close to the tower already. If you try to hard shove this, you're going to be stuck right here on the next wave that's spawning right now, and then you'll base while the wave is frozen towards Echo. You have to find the balance here. You have to find it, because you're so fucked. You have no TP. What I would do here in this exact situation is I would immediately clear this mage minion and these two melee minions as fast as you possibly can, and then adapt from there. But do you understand what I'm trying to tell you to do here? Get the wave to push towards you while basing, and right as you're coming back, it's crashing exactly on the dot. Maybe you lose 1 or 2 melees, whatever, but that's what I want you to do here, because you need to get the hell out of here as fast as you can. Let's see what you do, though. Ooh, okay, you hard shove. I guess the tower helped you with 1 minion, but you're about to get frozen on, because you can't push all the way. This is frozen. Oh, it's frozen. GG. Oh! We're inting out here on Echo. That's crazy. Holy shit!
Fucking idiot. I don't know.
Holy shit! Oh, that's fucking hilarious, dude. Let me look at his pathing for him to make that play. Right now, he is walking to Raptors. That is crazy to me. Okay, now he's walking to Raptors. He's walking through the Raptor area right now. He's rotating here. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a Diamond 1 MMR.
Why would you ever do this? You should just base on Echo and then come back. This KAYLE is so fucked. Because first of all, this KAYLE messed up the wave. You just base, you come back, and then you freeze the wave. And then KAYLE's forced to walk up, and then she's fucked.
I didn't want to freeze it because often it happens for me that the wave bounces and I can't play. For example, I played one match. I was against Irelia, and it freezed.
Oh, GG.
I mean, it bounced, and I couldn't even come up to the CS because she can jump on minions to me, and I die always.
If that scenario ever happens, you have no choice. You have to call your jungler to hover. No choice. Absolutely zero. And if your jungler doesn't hover, you're forced to bend a knee and just try to max range EXP and get ready to dodge your QEE off of the minions. That's your only choice. And then obviously ward the one side that you want to hover towards so that you can avoid the jungle gank. But alright. But here's the fortunate thing for you in this day and age. Wave management nowadays is so, how would I put it? It's really hard to pull perfect freezes because they change the way minions work, where it like starts hard shoving. So you're in a fortunate position as a KAYLE player, but for seasoned players who can still adapt and still freeze, you will get fucked because they know exactly like still how to freeze waves, even in this day and age. Oh, the wave's bouncing towards you. Perfect. Not bad. What is Echo doing? Why did he E? He literally E'd for 0. That's crazy. Okay. Hard shove the wave. Right now, what he should be doing is trying to jump on you with E, Q, and then ding 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 with Hail Blades. While the wave's pushing towards you. Okay, he hard shoves the wave and he roams. That's fine too. Yep. 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 Exactly. Perfect. Alright, good gameplay. Right now, you should walk bot side with Rek'Sai and look for a ward. Yep.
Yeah. I died there.
You die here. Oh, okay, now you're griefing. This is illegal. That ward was perfectly fine, but this one's illegal. Ding! You literally just saw Nautilus walk mid lane and try to gank your ass. And now he's gonna go back bot lane, but to what? What is he going back to bot lane to? The wave is so far up, he's not gonna go all the way. So this ward is absolutely troll. If you don't think Nautilus is here, you can walk to here, and then ding a ward right here. And then walk through mid, if you think he's not just hiding in the bush. Which he would hook you right here if he was. But this is absolutely too deep for this scenario. There's not much to coach here. It's just absolutely too deep with the information you know. If you literally see him on bot lane, then maybe. Because now the only thing you're risking is a Jarvan EQ from the bush. Which could be dodged if you're fast. But yeah, this is absolutely troll.
I was mad as hell here. I inted as fuck, yeah.
At yourself? I hope at yourself. Because that's a self-imposed problem that you just did. No one else did that to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy that there's a Scion in this bush, bro.
Yeah. And then he TP'd to top.
Oh, because he was walking bot lane for a random ult play, but then no one was there. You know what? It's still fine, because it happened before Dragon still. So the game is not lost, but obviously that should never happen as KAYLE, because every single time you die, you stall your 16 by 2.5 minutes. That is the thing that you need to understand as KAYLE. And your 16, it generally comes at around 25 to 26. And every single time you die, it's 2.5 minutes added onto the list of how long it will take you to reach 16.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying you automatically win the game at 16, but I'm just saying it stalls out the game for your 16, which is a very nice level to have, because level 16 KAYLE isn't actually about level 16 KAYLE. It's about reaching that level as fast as you can before the game's lost to increase your teammates' morale, because there is a hidden like morality buff in solo queue when a Kassadin or a KAYLE hits 16.
Yeah,
as long as the game is not absolutely just lost by then. And you want to reach that as fast as you can to hold that morality. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Nice auto. Yep. Perfect. 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 Don't overstep one more, because now he turns around and dings you with 3 Hellblades. You don't want that. You want to play AFK here because you do not see Nautilus bot lane. Absolutely just AFK. Good last sitting. Right now, you should walk this way and hover all the way around to Dragon if you want. Help out the Dragon, sack the mid wave that Echo Hard shoves in here, and then fight with your teammates. That is a perfectly fine option to make. Oh no, you have a ward here. Never mind. Walk through this ward. My bad. Walk through the ward and help him out.
I think I died.
Okay, right now. Oh, you're trolling. You're trolling. No. So zone of influence is understanding people's ranges, but you also have to be able to have object permanence. And what that means is you need to be able to recognize, and it goes back to spacing and tethering actually, is 2 cars moving in the same direction or not. However, the problem here is you don't have a place to run to. Do you see? You can't run here. You have to go this way, which means someone can catch up to you if he's coming from this angle. So your most logical choice in that situation should have been to just repath around this way.
This is kind of awkward. I wanted to bait the hook, and
that's even
he woke up for
worse.
me. Yeah.
What happens when one object is standing still and one object is moving towards that? The one object that's moving towards the direction gets full speed on the car that's standing still. That's exactly what happened here. You were
wanted to bait the hook.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to do. I know, but it was just funny, you know. Ding. Have you seen my post about layer 0, layer 1, and layer 2 dodging?
No.
Okay. So
I'm not familiar. No.
Then I'll explain it. Yep. So layer 0 dodging is unconscious. Imagine you're playing Lee Sin, you're playing against a bronze player. You see the bronze player running away. you're gonna shoot your Lee Sin Q where he's running. Very standard stuff.
Yeah.
That's layer 0. The enemy opponent is unconscious about his decision making to dodge that Lee Sin Q. Now, layer 1. This is where most high elo players play at. Conscious decision making, where they will do that one juke. Okay, that one juke, right when that Lee Sin Q could come out. That is a conscious decision for them to dodge. Right there, you were playing at layer 1. But you want to know what layer Nautilus was playing at? He was probably playing at layer 2, where he was conscious of the fact that you wanted to consciously dodge the hook. So instead of shooting the hook, he just walked towards you. So, yeah. And oftentimes too, layer 2 dodging also involves not dodging at all. Layer 0 and layer 2 looks the exact same thing when you're dodging. You're not dodging. Does that make sense? So yeah. A bronze player and a challenger player can look literally the exact same thing when it comes to dodging an ability, but it's about the thought process behind it. Right there, you absolutely just griefed yourself. I'm not saying there was layer 0 or layer 1 or layer 2 there. There was, yes, there was layer 1. But it was absolutely free for you to just, right when you see Nautilus, just walk this way. That was the next thing. Because no one forced you into a position to have to dodge abilities by thinking in layers. No one did it. You were absolutely just free to run with W when you wanted to, by running all the way around. And better yet, you could have just ran straight. That could have also happened too. I don't think you can juke if you run this way though. You have to layer 2 dodge by just running straight, or layer 0 unconscious. Unconscious, scared, running straight in a straight line dodge. And then hope that Nautilus shoots a layer 1 hook, which is behind where you would juke into, but you don't juke because you're walking straight. Because that hook is too fucking big for you to juke backwards, so it's not worth it. I want to rewatch this in 4K. Oh. I think you were gone, by the way, if you just unconsciously just kept running. What do you think?
What do you mean?
If you just kept running straight, unconsciously, I think you live.
Yeah.
Layer 0. Yeah. Just run full speed sure. W. Boots of Swifties, W. He's still relatively, like, he's not even close to being in range. GG. Did he live? Oh! No! Walk straight!
I should write, yeah, straight line, yeah.
Straight line. The car game is being played right now, like this. If you walk sideways, he'll be able to catch. If you walk full straight, he cannot catch. Oh, no. Now, the next question is if you walk straight, would you die to an echo? That's a separate question, right? So then you'd have to find that happy medium of walking straight, but kind of at an angle at the same time to kind of avoid the echo and avoid the Nautilus direct auto at the same time. You have to find that perfect medium for that exact situation.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yep. Perfect. Let's keep going. And here's the thing, is when we're rewatching this game, it's so easy to be able to see all that. But the important thing is being able to systemize it and think about it on paper, and now to actually be able to execute it in the game while you're in the game. And that's how you improve at League of Legends. Because as I'm explaining these things, I know that you already know these things at a subconscious level. I already know that. But you need someone to sit here and explain it to you, tell it straight to your face, have you respond with, I already know that. So then now you have to actually be able to follow up on it and actually do it in game. And that is when you will improve. I promise. Alright, let's keep going. Nice echo Q, LOL. Hard shove the wave. QE. Fast, faster. Too slow. I think it does more damage based on missing HP, right? But yeah, probably doing that.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Go. One plate. We see Psy on top. Auto E. Nah, you need to auto E, bro. That was troll. Ding, auto E. The faster you use something, the faster it comes up. Okay, silent MIA. Run. Run full speed. Okay, silent showing. Walk topside. Ward right here. Clear pink ward if it's there. Go back mid lane and then figure out your life from there. Whether you want to freeze it towards you or whatnot. Okay, good. Ward. I would have done a deeper ward because that gives you the chance to because you're not gonna lose a minion if you do a deeper ward, and you'll be able to get back and play the wave slower on purpose. Unless you know that you want to hard shove this wave before Echo comes back, then that's fine. If that's the logical decision making that you're doing here. Yikes. Alright, you hard shove. But if your decision making was I want to hard shove this next wave in base, then that's fine. But what are you basing for, my brother? Actually, Nashor's Tooth. I take that back.
Nashor Tooth.
Nashor's Tooth. Never mind, I take that back. I don't ever buy Nashor's Tooth on any champion I play, so I don't know the gold value. Alright, you run mid. Do not TP here. TPing here is very bad. I'm pretty sure you already know that. Because there's nothing that is coming up that you need mid lane pressure right now for. And this guy's fucking running it down. So there's that. Okay, walk mid. Good. Auto E. Oh! Oh my god.
Yeah.
Right here, you need to go melee range, bro. Right now. Melee range right now. Because look. Oh no, you did do a melee auto. Nice. Okay. Alright, we see KAYLE, we see Nautilus basing. We are registering these things in our mind. We know Jarvan is invading topside 100%, but we can't do shit about it. It's fine. Hover bot side. Nautilus just finished basing. You should be registering in your mind right now. 14:23 is when Nautilus is going to be mid lane. Do not do anything at 14:23. Because he just finished basing. 22 seconds to walk towards here. And then he'll be around the area in that exact timer.
Alright.
And of course, he can stay around longer, so keep that in mind. But if you wanted to run it down on Echo, you have until 14:22. 14:20-ish to run it down, 1v1, if you want to run it down. Alright, spam ping MIA, good. Right now, Nautilus can gank mid. Anytime right now. Anytime. Okay, he went bot lane, we're fine. Hard shove, motherfucker! Shove! Stop looking around the map! I don't know who in the entire world baited everyone to start looking around the map that heavily. F keys, faker, I don't know. LS people telling to F key. Position yourself to not die, but be as close to the minions as possible. So if something actually happens, and you're actually able to fuck the wave now, then you're in position to do so. This is too far back. You're safe right now from dying to anything, but you're not in position to auto. You want to be put in position that's safe from a gank, but yet ready to auto, which is roughly around right here. So this is absolutely a waste. Yep, this is absolutely a waste to stand that far back. All right, boom, boom, boom. Auto Q. Can you Q here to hit the melees and the mage at the same time? Is that possible? Or do you not want to like fuck the minions? Let me right now. Like if you stand right here, the Q bounces to here, right?
Yeah,
or does it not go that far? Okay. Because I know KAYLE Q does some weird mechanic where it like extends the range of the Q when it actually hits off of something. But I'm just wondering because that allows you to push a bit faster. And that could give you just enough time to finish the plating. Alright, shove, shove, shove. We saw Nautilus on that tri-bush just now. We see 3 people top lane and the enemy ADC bot. This is free to smack. Jarvan off map, Echo off map. We see Nautilus. You're fine for 4 to 5 seconds. Good, 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 good. Walk. Now. Okay, you have big balls. You went for an extra one. No flame. Good. 1 extra auto. Alright, and then you're hovering full bot side. This is correct. Level your ultimate. Hard shove the wave. Because you're already full committed to shoving. Okay. And then now you base. Or you enter bot side, look for a pink ward. No. Okay, what are you doing? Okay. Right here, this is wrong what you did. You should walk in and look for, like, hit a vision plants, maybe get a fruit plants, literally anything. Maybe there's a pink ward here, maybe even here, and then go back mid lane. Because you did absolutely nothing here. And right now, I'm not asking for you to die. You're safe. We know Jarvan's topside. We know Echo's mid. We literally see a sound TP. We just saw Nautilus bot lane. You were absolutely safe to do that play. Yeah, we see Nautilus. Okay. We saw Nautilus. He was literally bot lane. Whether you registered it or not in your mind, I don't know. Now you still see Nautilus. And now you did nothing with that moment of priority of This priority is about 8 seconds to jerk off and do whatever you want in the river. And you want to spend that time hitting, again, fruit plant, whatever, vision plant, I don't know. Good, good. Perfect, beautiful. Good, go for the blue buff, beautiful, exactly. You can half hover, a bit harder if you want. Yep, this is correct, good. Good. Go this way, perfect. Yep, perfect. We know Jarvan's topside, 100%. Good. You should purposely walk forward here to make Jarvan EQ you and flash the fuck out of it. And then turn on him as hard as you can. Because right now, you recognize, okay, Rek'Sai said he wants to gank mid lane. So now what you're gonna do is you're an intelligent person. You're gonna walk forward. You already know Jarvan EQ range. We played this game a million times. We already know it.
Yeah.
Like right here. And then you immediately W and run this way before he even shoots the fucking ability. So that you can dodge the Jarvan EQ. He's gonna ult your ass if he has it. And then you're gonna ult the Jarvan ult if you want. And then start slapping the shit out of him. Rek'Sai's gonna E in, finish him off, and go from there. If an Echo W's, no problem. You drop a flash. In a position where you cut off the Jarvan's path to run away, but also dodge the Echo W at the same time. And right now, you're creating a potential play. Instead of just AFKing and waiting for something to happen. You're the one starting off the play by purposely walking inside Jarvan EQ range to bait it out.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, you ran away here, and then it's just like, what? The opportunity is lost. And you can only do that, by the way, because you have everything, by the way. W, ult, flash, TP, 2 health potions, boots of swiftness, EQ up, Rek'Sai literally standing behind you saying, yo, let's fucking go on these motherfuckers. That was absolute ideal situation. You see Sai on top, you see Ken on top. The only thing that's missing is Nautilus, but who gives a fuck? Just go for that play. So remember, you don't need to have engaged tools to engage a fight. You can bait the engage with Zone of Influence. Don't forget that concept. You're scripting in your brain and trying to make humans do a certain thing because you are entering their range, and then now their neurons activate. They're like, ooh, free EQ on kill. No, bitch, you were getting baited, motherfucker. Alright, 16 minutes, time to side lane. I pray to the Lord you know how to side lane properly. Let's see. Alright, Echo shoves, easy stuff. No one's on the map. Kennen needs to shove, mid lane needs to shove, Dragon in 30 seconds. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Easy. You should have auto-eat him there. Because, oh god. Okay, so right now, I don't think you should AFK here. You should walk up here and start fighting him. If he jumps onto you, please jump onto me, is what I'm saying in my heart right now. Just please do it. So, right now, he's entering your zone of influence. While also being in zone of tower, if he decides to jump on you. You should be thanking the lords that he's doing this and taking advantage of it and start slapping the shit out of him. Because no matter what he does, he's gonna lose. If he ease away, he loses. You chase him down. If he jumps on you, he loses. He's tanking the tower now. If doesn't matter what he does, he's losing no matter what here. Because Rek'Sai's also around the corner too. Okay, this happens. Boom. Okay, you juke. Ult now. Perfect timing. Pop your refill potion right now. That should be the first thing that comes into your mind, and then continue your fight. You should have actually popped your refill potion right here, by the way. Right further back. And this is something that so many people don't do. Right now, your refill potion should come out. In these later game team fights where you know 1000% you're probably getting good value out of the refill potion, you cannot forget to utilize it. Because this is the difference between you getting that play or not. And I know you're aware of it. I know you're 100% aware of it. You have to be able to recognize it in the moment, though, and actually remember to pop your refill potion. Because imagine this entire time you're just healing. Healing, healing, healing. How crazy that would be when it comes down to that last 50 HP between both sides.
Yeah, now I realized.
And your ult timing was perfect, by the way. Good job.
But this is fucking Lethality Scion. They one-shotted me. I couldn't do shit, I think.
I guess you could have KAYLE ulted the Scion ult because you got hit by the damage. But you ended up ulting the Echo E, which is the most important thing. And it was timed perfectly that Scion Q would also bash into the KAYLE ult too. So you basically blocked most bursts minus the Scion ult. Obviously, yes, there's a perfect timing of right now to block the Scion ult damage and his Q. I think the Q would hit you now if you did it. And your ult would still have been long enough to tick that Scion Q. Of course, I'm being very nitpicky, and it's very hard in the moment to be able to do this. I'm not saying to do it. I'm just saying if you want to be absolutely perfect, then yes, you can look for that angle. But
okay.
Your ult was a 70% good job. 70%. Refill potion was terrible. You're walking into Echo Q1. I think you got hit there, right? Ding! Wait, no, you dodged it. Good job. Oh, God! That was... What was that? Why would you do this? My brother in Christ, I would be running this way. By the way, you want to know what's funny? When I was playing Vayne top, I would so the sound would run into the bush. This is top lane, by the way. And most Vaynes would run in here, and then sound would charge Q, okay? Like this. You know what I did? I ghosted, ran over here, like this. And you know what the enemy sounded? He charged his Q this way. You see that level of gameplay right there? Layer 1 tried dodging his sound Q, and he layer 2 responded. Imagine if I ran straight towards him this way. He would have been so fucked. Anyways, I still end up killing him, but that's besides the point. But right there, you were so unconscious. You're playing at a layer 0 right now. You walked into Scion Q with no thought process in your mind until you realize, oh shit, it's a Scion Q. Then you started moving, but it's too late. It's already too late if it happened. Ow! Holy shit! That guy does damage!
Yeah, look at his items.
Oh, you trolled your flash. Fuck, man. Should be like full towards karma. It's because in your mind, you're not recognizing that Caitlyn could be here. If you knew Caitlyn was here, you would have flashed right here to get behind the karma so she can shield you, give you the movement speed to get behind her, and then go from there. The only thing that you're thinking in your mind right now is you fucking run. Most efficient pathing towards tower as fast as I can. But yeah. It's in these moments that differentiates a high elo player and a diamond player. And it's being able to not tunnel vision. And I know you tunnel vision. You don't have to even tell me. I already know it. Yeah. Now, I don't have advice here. The only thing I can tell you is you should be mindful and try to recognize what's going on around the map while you're in the middle of a fight. That's the only thing I can tell you, because that will help you make decisions in split moments like this, where finally the fight's done, we're moving out of it, there's going to be some long range abilities happening to end off the fight. You have to know where people can be coming from so that you can position yourself accordingly to be able to escape and walk away. That is on you to figure out. I can't help with tunnel vision. But if you knew, then you would have flashed towards karma. Got the shield from her, movement speed, get behind her, boom, survive, walk away. You've died 3 times this game. You've lost 6 to 7 minutes before you hit 16. Let's see. And every single gank, every single death was preventable. 100%. 1000%. It never was a suicide death to let your teammates win type of angle. It was just free deaths for no reason. The only time you should be dying is if you're valiantly going down. There's like 10 dudes on you. You're doing it for your teammates. Your teammates are getting something out of it. Then I agree with your death. But all 3 deaths so far was so easily avoidable. Not like no questions asked. Minus maybe that last one. Maybe that last one is a little 50-50. But even still. If you looked at the game objectively, and remove the human aspect of it, you should have lived that last gang, that last death. And of course the other two. Alright, side lane action, let's go. So when it comes to side laning in League of Legends, you have to be very mindful. And this is very easy to do because you're only playing against minions and looking at the enemy champions where they're at, instead of actually having to dodge shit in the middle of the moment. Side laning happens like this. Let me pull up a Rift Kit.
Can you wait a second? I need to pee real quick.
Sure.
Can I? Okay.
Yep.
Right, I'm back.
All right. Also, I've had 3 out of 5 students this last week had to go pee in the middle of the game. I need to make sure that I actually dedicate a pee time. So thank you for making sure that we reinforce that rule. Anyways, all right, split pushing in League of Legends. Okay, so this is what the map always looks like. Generally speaking, as the mid laner, you want to be on the side of the objective because your top laner will have TP. Yeah. Of course, if your top laner has no TP, you can go opposite side map, which is fine. I'll explain both split pushing. So right now, you are on side of the objective, which is Adc in 1 minute and 10 seconds. You decided to go bot lane because Kennan's probably top lane the entire game. However, I actually would have went top lane here, but that's a separate story. Anyways, when it comes to side laning as KAYLE, the biggest thing is making sure you have to recognize, can you handle your guy 1v1? Personally, I think you can handle Echo 1v1. Now, 1v2, I don't think you can handle at all. So you have to be able to distinguish where is the enemy jungler likely. If he's not bot, what you can do is you can walk up, clear the wave, and now it pushes into Echo. And when it pushes into Echo, he's going to catch the wave right here, and you immediately sprint your ass somewhere else. Could be farm Grom, could be clear a ward, could be run mid lane, force a play mid lane, maybe. And then Echo is going to follow in behind you, but he's going to be 4 seconds behind, 5 seconds behind after he cleared the wave. And that is an advantageous play for you. And of course, if you farm Grom, just go back bot. And then play, and then the same thing happens the next wave. And by the way, something to keep in mind is their body language. If you notice their body language is very forward when they clearly cannot win, fuck off. Okay? That's very obvious to do because you're about to die.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions? That's side laning on the side of the objective. You can never walk up here on the side of the objective. It's impossible because you're insta-dead the second you pass the halfway point.
I always try to, when I'm playing KA especially, I always try to be on the other side of the map.
Okay, so let's talk about opposite side map. Opposite side map is so much easier to play because you have so much more breathing room. But of course, the first thing you have to recognize is, can I beat top laner? Most of the times, yes, as KAYLE. So you push past halfway point. Now, you have the option to now go forward or to go to mid / dragon. You have to look at the map. If you see everywhere everyone is on the map, I would keep going. Because this forces the enemy team into a dilemma. Especially against the KAYLE.
Someone has to face me, right?
Someone has to go like this. Or if they don't go like this, right? Then you kill this guy. Or you eventually slowly work down the tower and you win. Or you push him all the way here and then you rotate. While he's stuck here and he has to TP in now. Which means he's at a disadvantage timer. So you have all the liberty in the world. If they send multiple, you fuck off. Team gets objective. or you 1v2 if you're me, and you're playing Vayne top. But in most cases, as KAYLE, you're running before they even come. Like while they're like here, you're long gone. So then they go back here, then you go back here again, and then keep playing them over and over again until something happens. Unless you want to accept it. When let's say Dragon is spawning in 7 seconds and the enemy jungler's right here, you've now accepted it. You've accepted the 1v2. Good luck outplay. Good luck escape. I don't know what you want to do. You figure it out on your own, whether you want to 1v2 or run away. But in a 1v1 scenario, if you can hit the tower, which you can most of the time. If you cannot hit tower, rotate mid. Do you have any questions? This is it.
No.
Okay.
No.
Now, here's the other thing that I need you to understand. After you push the wave past the halfway point, and the wave is going like this, and you cannot rotate mid, and you cannot walk up because you don't have vision, maybe they might be making an opposite side play map, you AFK in this bush for 10 seconds. That's all I ask of you. And in that 10 seconds, everything will be revealed on whether you're allowed to walk up or not. Because then they're gonna... Oh, you know? Yeah. Okay, you know then. Okay, good.
I figured it out. I watch... it might sound funny, but I watch Desperate a lot, and he always do that. I figured it out by myself.
Yeah, perfect. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
But I probably didn't do that in game. It's harder to execute it in games.
Low. Yeah. So right now you have to AFK.
I'm not sure. Let's see.
You have to AFK right now. This is a defensive AFK positioning because look, top lane is pushed in. We can both agree with that. So this means Kennen is gonna run top and clear the wave right here. MF and Karma is holding a defensive position, and Rek'Sai is going top. You cannot walk up here. It is impossible. If you walk up, you are absolutely coin flipping if they're here. And they're probably here. Why? Because it's the side of the objective that everyone's setting up for in 112. What happens here? Let me see. They hit the vision plant, and you see no one is here on the enemy team. MF, by the way, is so far pushed up. She should be like up here, like towards mid lane. Okay, let's see what happens. Holy shit. Your balls are so fucking massive. It's crazy. This is so crazy! I would be dead if I did this. I guarantee it to you. On the side of the objective, I would be dead. You want to know what? Congratulations, my brother. You did something that I never would have. Let me go back. Let's see if I would have done this play. Okay, so we see Caitlyn base. We see Echo mid. Caitlyn triangle base. We see Sion top lane. Echo walked up for a second. This is objective things. Echo MIA's kind of bot side. Sion pushes top. Caitlyn finished base. Echo could be walking down here right now as we're speaking. Nautilus is walking back on the map right now. We know Caitlyn base. Maybe she might have cancelled. I don't know. And is ganking us right now. Okay, this is an example of perfect gameplay. The only thing I can say here is congratulations. Good job. You did something that I wouldn't have. I would have walked into river and then wait for crab. But you did something that a lot of players won't do. Whether it was conscious or not, I don't know. But you made the correct play. Am I trolling
or not? Because I don't understand at this point.
You are not trolling. You are not trolling from an unconscious position is the best way for me to describe it. Is you were so bad that it worked. Because in this situation, I would not have walked up. I would have had a layer one decision making here where I'm like, oh fuck, this is not safe. We're making a play top side, top's pushed in. Echo MIA bot side, and I don't know where Nautilus was. I only saw Caitlyn base that she could have cancelled, by the way. But what ended up happening here is because you made a troll unconscious decision, you actually ended up benefiting an entire full wave out of it. So your play was actually correct for the wrong reason, I guess. I don't know. That's a very, like, those type of decision makings is very hard for me to argue because it's perfect is the best way for me to describe it. It's perfect. But maybe the decision making behind it might not have been good. But yeah, but that's hard.
In other games, I would die in this situation. Right? I'm asking.
Yes. In other situations, you're probably dead because that Echo MIA semi bot side. a little bit after he pushed up mid lane. We saw Caitlyn base and Tribush, but she could have easily cancelled it. Because the logical decision is the entire enemy team is setting up bot side for Adc in 1 minute and 10 seconds. If you walk up there, you are guaranteed dead. With flash or not, doesn't matter. And top lane was MIA. Obviously, we saw Sion push, so even if he ran straight mid, he wouldn't reach bot lane in time, but just more things to consider. Alright. You shove, you rotate towards mid, kinda, which is fine. Do not enter that bush, ever. Now, especially, never enter that bush. Walk around, stand behind Rek'Sai, and figure out your life. Alright, good luck! Let's see! If you got big balls, you can Q him right here. Q, W full speed here, and pray to the Lord he doesn't predict your hook. I wouldn't do that, but you can if you want. Alright, probably not worth it. Alright, MF ran for red buff, okay. Where the fuck did that guy come from? Oh, you guys are trolling. You guys see them. You don't need to know who it is, right? You see them, but you walk towards them. Of course you're gonna die.
I saw, but it was too late, I think, already.
Yeah. No, you see them breaking the Rek'Sai tunnel. I don't think you're thinking that right now. Your eyeballs are right here. Your eyeball said, okay, Karmaland alt Q. If your eyeballs was right here, and you saw this thing die, and better yet, you saw the positioning of MF and Kennen, you would literally just AFK.
No, I only saw the circles that Rek'Sai shows. If you know what I mean. On the blue buff. Yeah.
The Sonos?
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't see a reason you would ever walk here in a million years. What does walking here even do? Is the best thing for me to like say. If you AFK'd right here, nothing changes. Maybe you get to the fight a little bit faster by a split second, but in situations like this, in later game, not early game, you have to think about every single unit you possibly can. But at this stage of the game, you don't need to be perfect. You need to be safe. If you AFK'd right here, you'd been perfectly fine. And you have to think like this and play like this as KAYLE, because you're an 80 carry, don't forget that. You are literally an 80 carry.
Okay.
Oh god. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you do in that situation. You can land the best ult in the world, it doesn't matter. Let's see what I would have done here. Let's go all the way back. I want to be so toxic right now and tell you to TP top. Straight top in 4K for everyone to see. Sack the Adc super fucking hard and just start pushing top. That is my toxic trait that's coming out right now. Because when Kennen spawns and he gets here, he gets to the stall for his ultimate. It's just, this is so fucked. Oh, you messed up right here. You run top lane here. 100%, right? 1000%. Yeah. So easy, this decision. That. Holy shit. This solves everything. Now, this doesn't solve the fact that you're gonna lose. You're probably gonna lose Adc for this play, but you are putting yourself in a position where you know your opposite side map. It's spawning in 42 seconds, and you know you can reach this tower as this thing is spawning in 10 seconds. So now you're forcing your opponents into that two-way decision. Do I deal with the KAYLE, or do I go for the Adc? This was a big macro error. Okay. Because by going to the side of the objective, now you force yourself to object, like, to playing to that side. Okay, that's the mistake. So moving forward now, in mid to late, make a very conscious decision. On which side you want to play for. Because now, this game, I'm going to explain with 2020 vision why you should have went top lane. This game, you should have went top lane with 2020 vision because you knew Adc was bot side. You knew you had TP, 100%. and you knew Kennen and Sion was going to trade top lane if you looked, and you did look. So by going top lane, you knew that you can reach their tower while Adc had 10 seconds left to spawn. So no matter what happens, whether your team loses 4v4 or sacks the Adc,
yeah,
you are guaranteed 1000% you're going to get EXP top lane without having to bottleneck yourself into a position where you have to contest the Adc. You are still a free soul when you walk top lane. You can farm the minions, you can hit the tower, you can fuck the Sion or Echo if he's top lane solo. If the jungler comes top lane, you pull 1v2, you try to kill one. If you cannot kill the Sion or whoever's top lane, you can farm camps, you can rotate down to Adc if that play is happening, or TP down if you want. You have a million options by going top lane. And it all goes back to when you should have made that decision on which side you were going to.
Yeah, because standing on bot gives me nothing actually. I get no XP, no gold, right?
You get some XP. You got this. You got this way. Congrats.
Yeah, but right now I'm doing nothing.
Yes, you are doing nothing. Because now no pressure is being created. Okay. All right. No questions there. You got that. Good job. Move next. Okay, so you run mid here, which is correct. Catch the midway first. Adc is alive. Dragon is spawning in 2 minutes. Baron is not spawning. You should be going top lane after this wave. Hard shove this wave. You should be hovered right here. Wait, they're dead. What happened? I didn't even notice. There's some shit. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. They went for a 3v5. I didn't even notice this play, by the way. I was so busy just going to the next part because I thought it was just fucked. This should never happen in a million years, by the way. Oh my god, he lands the sexiest MF ult in the world. Terrible, terrible positioning from MF to get hit by the W. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, come on. No, terrible flash from MF. Should have got the kill if she flashed perfectly towards KAYLE. Okay. You can fight Adc, never mind. You want to know what I would do here? I would still run topside. Would I? Because right now, this. Okay, I would push mid. That's the safe call, because you still have the option to run bot or top. What would I do right now, right after this? I'd run top. Fuck it. What do you do? Because by running top lane, you know you're putting yourself in the exact same position we discussed earlier. You know 1000% you're getting stuff. 1000%. You're getting minions. You're getting pressure top lane. And no one is even going to touch this side of the map for 25 seconds. Because Rek'Sai just based. By going bot lane again, you are literally putting yourself into the exact same position that you did earlier. Where you're bottlenecked to helping team fights. Now, of course, by you being here, you're getting a better setup, sure. Oh my god, this 4 dudes running to bot wave. Is that not crazy?
Oh, no. Skip that, please.
No way. At that point, you should have just stayed mid lane if you wanted to stay on the side of the map and save your TP. Okay, let's see what happens here. Some team fighting, yada yada yada. Okay, what happened? Okay, so Kennen MF is coming from bot side. Karma's coming from mid lane. You're coming from the jungle. Rek'Sai's literally mid lane. We're fucked. Diamond EU solo queue's fucked. Okay, good. Pop refill potion now. That's the first thing that should come into your mind. Fight, fight, fight. Okay, boom. He's gonna ult right now. Boom. What the hell hit you? Oh my god! That's crazy! Do you see that?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, base and TV. Go, go, go. Sell refill potion, grab an Am Tome. It doesn't matter. That Am Tome is building into something, I promise. Fuck that refill potion, bro. Fuck your Rabadon's death cap. I don't care about the Rabadons. You need items now for this fight right now that's happening. And that refill potion is not gold efficient at all.
Okay.
Yeah. Whether it's an Am Tome, whether it's an actual item that's 800 gold or 850 gold, doesn't matter. Just get an Am Tome, at least. Alright, you kill Sion. No, you're trolling. What is this?
Yeah, no, skip. Please.
When one object is standing still? Okay, let's keep going. Alt his ass. Good. Alt his ass. You should have padded this way immediately. Very small stuff. Yep. No, we lost! That's crazy. Hey, we finally went top lane. Let's go. That's crazy that MF's even standing there, by the way. Is that not crazy to you, or am I dumb?
Yeah, I was flaming here as well.
I'm like, dude, you're so close. If they finish the objective, they're just gonna walk around on you. Anyways, if you went top lane this entire time, by the way, you would be level 15, I promise. 100%. You'd be level 15 with significantly more pressure in this game than what you did this game. This mid-game is the reason why the rest of the game is going to become very hard for you, because you decided to keep bottlenecking yourself to the side of the objective while you had TP, by the way, instead of going side lane. Because in solo queue, people don't know how to deal with split push at all. Every scenario I described to you, they don't know how to deal with it. So you want to make your opponents think, because thinking is really hard to do. But by grouping up, you make it really easy for your opponent, because now all they have to do is press their buttons, like when we all group up and start fighting. But by going side lane, they have to think, oh my god, do we deal with this guy? Do we send multiple? What do we do?
Yeah.
And that's what you want to make them do. And better yet, that's a better reasoning for you as KAYLE, getting solo lane EXP, working towards that 16, trying to grab your items.
I died there.
Yeah. So San pushes mid, he MIAs. He could be running Dragon, I don't know. You should blue trinket right. No, it doesn't matter.
I thought I can handle that Sion and I can escape somehow, but he fucking one-shotted me. I don't know.
You have to dodge something here. He's gonna E right here. You have to juke for a second, then Q, W out. That's your best play. I'm not saying you're gonna live, but you can't walk straight. Unless you're telling me, Saskio, I layer 2 conscious dodged, knowing that Sion was going to maybe Q backwards over here, or E backwards, thinking that I'm gonna juke, and that makes sense. But no thought process happened at all. You just moved at a layer 0, and he just landed his abilities really easily. Also, you should have go inside here, because when once you go inside here, he is going to think that you're going this way, so he's gonna sound Q up here. Maybe what you can do is you can AFK right here, wait for the ding from sound Q, and then continue running. That could be a play, because he's forced to ward the bush now to see. But by staying outside of the bush, you made the game so easy for him. Make them think. Bye. All right. Opposite side objective is bot side now, but I think Kennen's gonna run there. Let's see. No, he ran top. Okay, you get bot lane. Perfect. However, here's the problem here. You're not gonna get into a position where you are in position to pressure when there's 10 seconds left on the Baron. Because by the time you even get on the map and touch the minions, there's already 10 seconds left on the Baron itself. So
yeah,
you have to be mindful here. In this exact scenario, you have to look at the profile of the game that's been happening this entire time. Does your teammates tend to fight very quickly? If yes, you cannot go bot lane here, period. You have to go towards Baron. Now, if you think it's going to stall one rotation, you can push this one wave right here, then rotate mid. That's perfectly fine too, okay? But it's very... If you're going to go all the way here and do one wave right here, you have to really ping your teammates. Or you have to think, are they going to do Baron right away? Because I'm still staying on that bot with no TP. It's your call. The most logical choice here is to push this one wave and then rotate mid. I think that is the best play, because that play gives you some CS into your pockets, and that play allows you to rotate to Baron to help with the play that's probably going to explode in a second. I would not run straight there. That's a bad play. Okay, you shove. Oh, and if you have TP, I'd keep going, by the way. 100%. Let's see what you do here. Okay, Karma dead. Go bot lane. No questions anymore. We go bot lane. That made the game so much easier for us. Go, 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 go. Literally don't even look at mid lane. Just full mechanics on this wave and run to the next one. Oh my god, your teammates are smurfing, by the way. Absolutely smurfing. Okay, next thing you need to do is you need to position for a Jarvan EQ. I highly doubt he's here. But just in case, you know what I mean? Just in case.
Yes.
Because you getting to the wave that much faster is not that significant at this stage of the game. Yes, in early game it mattered. But at this stage of the game, the slight extra 1 second of safety is more important. To be able to respond to something happening. So that you can actually recalibrate and continue fighting. AKA dodging Jarvan EQ. Instead of getting hit by the bush and then being like, fuck, start panicking out of nowhere. Alright. Hit this, reposition right here. By the way, by you hitting this, you've already accepted that you're accepting the 1v2, by the way, against Jarvan Echo, because they're going here 100%.
Echo is dead.
Oh, never mind. I take that back. Also, yeah, this is troll. Like, you should not be standing here. Should be here.
Yeah. Yes,
and if Jarvan EQs you from this bush, you got outplayed. I have nothing to say. But by standing here, you're literally saying, please Jarvan EQ my face. Like, it doesn't make sense. When you could do the exact same thing, but position way better. Nice cannon, by the way. I think... Oh, Jarvan just died. Okay. What should we do here? Run mid. Right away. Run mid.
Okay.
Your red buff is probably going to be up. You'll probably swipe the red buff. But basing here is one of the worst things you can do. Because you are not basing at the same time as your teammates. You could be instead utilizing that time to rotate towards mid. Swipe a red buff. If red buff and raptors are down, swipe the mid wave. And then maybe even hit mid tower. Maybe. Because the first person that's spawning, I promise you, is not running mid. They're running bot lane. That will give you enough time to push the wave. Enough time for the next wave to come and maybe swipe the tower. If not, at least you cleared the wave and now you can just base. Call it a day and then run top lane. Because now everyone's going to set up for dragon in 2 minutes. But by basing here, this is very bad. You achieve nothing with your timer. The only thing you're achieving here is you're getting top prio faster. But you don't need top prio right now. Dragon's in 2 minutes. So all you're doing now is making it so that when you push this wave, and this wave, now you have like... Now you're jerking off at this timer here in about 45 seconds. What a waste. Imagine if you now did it here, jerked it off here, and then based, and then now you pushed, and then now the dragon's up in a minute. Then you can do your thing there. You absorbed way more. So you're just accelerating that situation, which you don't really need to. Okay, you run top lane, shove, do Krugs, good. Shove that wave. Then you insta-based again for an item. I guess that's fine. Wait, you couldn't even afford it. That's the word. You couldn't even afford it.
Yeah.
So then it was just all a waste. You basically gave back all the tempo that like you had. Not really, but it's just like, yeah. All right, anyways. Level 16 KAYLE. You're probably wondering, do I side lane? Do I group? Your call. If you have TP, I would side lane. Okay. You did some weird dancing around. Now you finally based. You have Lich Bane. Oh god. That last minute and a half was so troll. Everything I just witnessed. Okay. So right now we see Sion mid, Nautilus bot, Caitlyn bot. I think we just saw Jarvan bot too. You're forced to run to these guys, which is fine. W this motherfucker when you see him. Yep. Kite this guy. Run mid immediately. Ult that bitch. I know he has GA, fuck him. Oh, okay, don't ult the Karma, that's fine. I would ult the... Would I ult MF here? So the thing with KAYLE ult at these stages of the game is it's very important which target that you select, because if you ult the wrong person and when you should have ulted yourself, you will lose the game. I've seen it happen a million times. Now you should 100% not ult Karma here. I think you should leave her to die. Maybe? I don't know. I would ult MF right here. I would have panic ulted her 100% right here. Now, panic ult. I would panic. Now, objectively, Should you alter? I don't know.
I don't know if Karma is worth it.
Karma's not worth
I'm
it.
level
100%.
16, I'm 3
100%.
items.
I'm assuming you're saving it for yourself, which is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Oh god. Okay, unlucky. Let's see, could you have played this better? Okay, you kite this guy. You did 2 extra steps for no reason upwards. That's micro movements. Would I Ultrex I here? Probably not. Should be kiting this way. Small micro stuff. Oh, you didn't see the Echo W. You're tunnel visioning. Imagine this entire time you're autoing. That'd be kind of crazy. Autoing the entire time, and then you ult the MF, and outputting damage.
But I'm stunned, no?
Yeah, but imagine if you didn't get stunned, is my point.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you recognize that the Echo W is happening, and you continue to position as far away as possible, but still in range to auto attack. Because in every single team fight, there's always a big boom area, is what I call it. The big boom area is where everyone's attention and abilities are firing. And you never want to be inside that, especially as an AD carry or a KAYLE, because you don't have breathing room, because everything is being fired in that direction. And the big boom is right here. So if you're able to even space yourself outside of that, a slight amount, but yet in range to attack, you'll probably be dodging stuff, but still outputting damage, because you are an AD carry right now. You have to recognize that. But right now, you're somewhat close to the big boom, so you do get swiped by an ability. And a very big ability, by the way, is a 2.5 second stun. Okay. Micro stuff in team fights. Don't forget about that big boom area. Big boom. Team fighting. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. No way.
I didn't see it, man.
That's crazy. You got baited. You got baited by the minion. Zone of influence. A KAYLE trap. Okay. So this is a problem I've never had the answer to, by the way. In solo queue at this stage of the game, do you do the robotic play, which is side lane, but if your teammates fight, you lose the game? Or do you do the human play and you rotate to your teammates and group up with them so that if they fight, you're there to assist and win the team fight or lose, depending on what the case is? I don't have an answer for you, but here's what I will tell you. If you group, a lot of the times, the enemy team will not fight you because you're grouped up. So then what ends up happening is the side lane just gets fucked and the game does not progress. Now, I've had situations where I side lane before and then my teammates fought immediately after. I get spam pinged, even though they should have played safe, right? They should have played safe. And it happens. You have to be able to recognize the profile of the game and make a decision from there. What were the tendencies throughout the game of my teammates? Was it fast engage? How with the enemy team? Was it fast engage? If so, you want to group. If it's slow, or every single time you grouped, the enemy team fucked off, you need to side lane and double down on spam ping your teammates not to die. That's all I have to say.
Mostly before I'm 16, I try to side lane so I hit my level and buy items. But when I get to 16, I try to group and win, actually. So I'm strong.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You probably ran into this problem before. You grouped, and then the enemy team just fucked off when you're supposed to fix side lane. That happens all the time. Again, I don't have an answer. I'm just giving you my experience over a decade of playing this game. What you should be thinking about. So in this game, you should be grouping. Look at the profile of the game. But congratulations! You killed them! With 2 minutes left on Baron, motherfuckers. What a waste! What do you guys even get off this? You guys have to fix mid. Okay, Jarvan ints. Oh my god, Echo ints. No. Jarvan ints, Echo escapes. You guys get top tower. Congrats. Rek'Sai's forced to catch mid. Then he's forced to run bot lane. You guys only get one tier 1 for top tower. Now you don't even have the option to hard side lane anymore because now your TP's down going into the Baron fight. So you're forced to group. And Kennen's forced to side lane against Sion, which is fantastic for the enemy team. Because AD Sion is fucking useless in team fights. And Kennen is so useful in team fights. Please tell me that Sion just hard side lanes until Kennen reacts. Thank you. And then you guys force group. So this Sion ran into the exact problem that you're running into right now. Do you see what I'm talking about? His teammates should AFK right now and they win the game.
Yeah.
AFK. But because they put themselves in a position to die, this Sion split push, which he made the computer decision to side lane, which is the correct call, by the way, on Sion's part, he gets punished for it. Motherfucker, you need to ult the Jarvan now, bro. As KAYLE, you want to ult the burst. I'm pretty sure you're aware of it. You don't want to ult when you're 1 HP. The burst is the most important thing. Alright, go Baron, motherfuckers! Go, 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 go! Yeah, shove mid first. Okay, then go Baron. Yep, go Baron. Perfect. You don't have to shove mid. It's just an option. It's whatever. Small deal. This sounds absolutely trolling, eh, mate? Wait, did he troll or did he kill Kennen? No, Kennen died over here. No, Kennen died to Sion 1v1 here. Never mind, Sion didn't troll. Okay, and he was running full speed the entire time. He did not make a mistake. Okay. Alright, show me your positioning, bro. You have flash, you have everything.
I died using nothing. I didn't expect the 1000 burst. My bad, I guess.
Level 18 Echo. And you're AP KAYLE. Glass cannon. You have to expect it, my brother. Alright, that's just learning from experience. That's fine. Next time we learn, pop the fucking ult. When the Echo pops on us. Right when he lands that... right when he lands that E, let the E damage go through if you want, because it guarantees he's in, then ult. If you're scared that he's gonna E you, and then you ult, and then he proto belts backwards, then you let him E onto you. That's crazy that this sounded that. No way, you see the trap in 4K? Okay, it's fine. Okay, what happens here? Boom, boom, boom. Good. Perfect spacing. Okay, good. You ult yourself, which is fine. Holy shit, he touched you one time, bro. Okay. Good. Echo ults. Good. He E's over the wall. Perfect knockup. Okay. Okay. Look at the EU solo queue. That's crazy. Okay. So in this game, your biggest problem was the mid-game decision making. That was your biggest problem. You bottlenecked yourself into positions where you had to assist, and you slowed down your spike by a very long time due to multiple deaths, due to incorrect side lane decision making. Imagine how much faster you would have been 16 or 18, and imagine how much more pressure you would have had if you went side lane. And then obviously all the tiny details of the laning phase I went through too. So there was that. Do you have any questions about this game?
No.
Okay, let's go to another one. And by the way,
We still have time?
Yeah, we have 7 minutes.
Okay.
All right. 147. You said you wanted to talk about this game.
Could be other, but whatever you choose.
No, this one looks like you made a mistake very quickly. Let's find your first mistake. Your first mistake was you picked KAYLE. No, I'm just joking. Okay. Let's go. All right. He doesn't want to get auto W autoed. Feels good, man. Oh, perfect CSing. Good. LeBlanc gave you space, so you took advantage of it instead of Eing. Now you can E this one. Can you sneak this one? No, you can't. Actually, no, you can't sneak this one. Sure, LeBlanc is about to auto this minion, but if you walk up to auto, she W's onto you.
Yeah.
Then the 3 mages start slapping you. Then she autos, that's electrocute. And you can't trade back. Okay, yeah, you can't. It's bad. Oh, you did it anyways. Big balls. Good job. You played perfectly this game, by the way. And what you did there, by the way, in that exact auto, was you made a hopium play. And what a hopium play is you're hoping that the enemy team does something a certain way or doesn't do something. Because right there, if I'm LeBlanc, I would auto that minion, or if I'm really good at the game, I would cancel the auto the minion, auto you, W onto you, and then auto you for electrocute. If I want to auto the minion, that's fine as LeBlanc. I would auto it, W on you anyways, auto you one time, and then fuck off. Fuck the electrocute. Because as LeBlanc, I want to use my mana as fast as possible. Get rid of it. Make the KAYLE's HP go down, and then go from there. But you played perfectly. You got all 3. Holy shit. You got 4. Vayne's invading with a KAYLE mid lane. Let's go. E that minion. Sexy. Q or W. Alright. Good melee auto. Not an E. Okay, you're respecting the QW, which is good. Auto E. Ding ding. Sexy. Good. Dude, what elo is this motherfucker? This guy is AFK. If I'm level 2 LeBlanc, I would be in your face right now.
D1 average games.
D1 average? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what benefit does he even get for holding mana here? I don't even know. I'm trying to think of one. Okay, he gets the hard shot this wave, I guess. Does he base? What does he do? Nice CSing, by the way. Oh! Oh, yeah, no way you missed that one. Okay. Yeah, that one you have to wait for 1 melee minion to touch it one time. But... yeah. E. Good. Bad timing, but you got the LeBlanc, congrats. But it doesn't matter. You chunking LeBlanc doesn't do shit. Ooh. Okay. Right to now, if you're gonna go for this minion, what would I do here? In QW. But I will go here and E this. LeBlanc QW is on you. You walk forward. And then you guys start trading autos with this minion barrier. He goes back, then you juke this way so that you never get hit by the E. But by you standing in the open, he jumps on you, and now he has a chance to land E. And if he does, you're fucked. I think right here...
oh, I should stand in minions, right?
Yeah, stand here, E. LeBlanc QW's onto you. You go forward, just past the minions, and start autoing the LeBlanc. And if she stays here like an idiot, you just keep autoing her.
Yeah.
And then she backs off, then you fuck off the opposite direction. If she goes back, you immediately run through the minions. Yes, that's what you do here. But you should never stand in the open like this. As now it opens up the E. Ding. Ding. Goodbye, HP. Or sacrifice that minion. That's one option too.
My Vi couldn't breathe this game, but I can't follow LeBlanc.
That's his fucking fault though. His ass invaded, dude. He should have just full cleared and called it a fucking day. Not your fault. Good, good. Yeah, don't even enter the jungle. Don't even think about it. Just stay mid lane. All right. Nice. Vi's helping us push when we're in a vulnerable position. This is exactly what we want to see from our solo queue teammates. Take the minions. I don't care. Push the wave. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I... oh, what the... okay. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Damn. Nah, you're not doing this, bro. You're not doing this. If you want this, max range Q, fuck off. And then press W and then run away. You already know that this guy has the itchiest balls in the world to jump on you right now. It doesn't matter if he lands a W. He wants a QE on your ass because the wave is slow pushing towards you. When the wave is slow pushing towards you, you never want to put yourself in a 50-50 position where you have to dodge something to get a minion. You should be max range queuing here or AFKing. Because you know right now, if you just wait and sacrifice the minions and just get the EXP, you will 1000%, and we can both agree on this, that you will get this entire wave, and then you have to deal with the Blanc underneath turret. But you will get the wave safely underneath the turret, 50-50 safety underneath the turret, in about 10 seconds. You cannot be doing this. The reason why he wants to trade with you is because when the wave's pushing towards you is because he wants to kill you while the wave's pushing towards you, because it times perfectly with him basing and you losing the wave. You never want to be in a position where you have to dodge and outplay crazy shit to get one minion on a wave pushing towards you. Nice. Please, Vi, please!
Yeah, he killed him.
Okay. God bless. Sure. What should Vi shove? Oh, unlucky. Fucking tower got one. Okay.
This game, I felt like my team was just running it down, and I couldn't do anything.
Well, the Vi did a weird invade, and then you also inted very hard this game so far. Do you have to? Yes, you do have to int here. Do you? Let me see. Yes, I do think you have to int here. How would I int if I were to int against the Blanc? Walk up, immediate juke to try to dodge W, maybe? And then immediate juke again to dodge E. Maybe. That's very specific. Max range Q here for sure. I would not E this for sure. Because right now, by standing here and queuing, you're doing a Hopium play, which is fine. It's a good Hopium play. That LeBlanc W is right here. Q, and then you have to go like this or this to dodge E. And hope that she doesn't predict you. Auto her one time. After she misses her shit, she'll jump back. And then you can walk forward again. So you have to do calculated Hopium plays here. But my man stood still like a motherfucker. You stood still to auto a melee minion, and you tanked everything to the face. Did he hit my W? Oh, that's gotta hurt.
I did.
But he missed. No way we got no damage on her. You know what's crazy? If you walk forward here, knowing that she's gonna jump back, you could trade back a lot more damage. 100%. So this goes back to the car situation, the spacing and tethering thing that I'm discussing. But it's now a cooldown based thing. And this happens against a lot of Yone players too, where they E forward, and instead of running away, imagine if you just walked directly towards his fucking E, and then when he goes back, you just kill him. If you're able to dodge his Yone Qs and shit, especially as a Vayne top. But anyways, but right now you basically just tanked everything. If you go here, you would be able to damage her a couple times before her next rotation of abilities, and then leave before those rotation of abilities come up, because they just burned everything. But you traded nothing back, so it goes exactly back to this concept I was discussing earlier. Now, if Kiana's there, you're fucked, but you just got fucked there for free, is my point. Yep, good blind Q. Oh my god, a champion that goes invisible 24/7. Good decision making from Riot Games. Alright, you proc PTA and Recon. Good. Nah, just E him, bro. Fuck the Q. Just land the guaranteed E. The 100% guaranteed E. Okay. And then yeah, full control of the lane. Good. Okay. Alright, let's look at side lane. What the hell did he do after 14 minutes? You only have one death. Not bad. Okay, I think LeBlanc roamed. Yeah, she roamed, so you hard shoved mid, which is correct. You should... Fiora MIA's top side, but she's probably gonna push top. I just never like... I never like rotating to plays. That's it. I like to always push mid. And just keep getting EXP as KAYLE. Oh, you end up did wait. You did waste your time, okay. Give me side lane. Yo, you just mid the entire time. What the fuck? You made Nyla side lane. That's crazy. Yep, good ult. Sexy. You can't dodge. Yep. Auto. Unlucky.
They both leave. Yeah.
Finally, we're side laning. On the side of the objective. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just prefer going top. Okay. Oh my lord. Okay, right here. You need to alter right now. Because she's already guaranteed to... Honestly, no, fuck this guy, dude. Fuck this guy. Let's get out of here and go base and go top lane. Fuck that. Either you ult him right away for the Kiana burst, or you never ult him and then just let him die and then base and run top lane.
Okay.
Because it's very important you ult on the burst, not on when they're 1 HP. It's on the burst. That's the most important thing. Okay, you've 1v1 this. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my.
We both died.
Alright, GG. Game's over. Yeah, your best bet this game is keep slowly sacking stuff until you get 16. Pray to god Lulu presses WE on you in team fights and go ding 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 and try to kill stuff. That is your only hope. Let's see if you get an opportunity in one team fight to do that. Okay, 16 KAYLE. Lulu is dead. Lulu's alive. This is your one opportunity to carry right here. Oh my god.
I made a call here because they had a soul point. I think it wasn't that bad.
Oh no, it's because Malphite can't handle Fiora split, so you guys are forced to make a 5v5 play, which is correct. Okay, Vi's just AFK. Cool.
Wait. Can I explain?
Sure.
Like they had the point soul point here,
Mm-hmm.
so I thought they will want to get the soul. So I thought that the only way we win is that we take Baron when they are on soul. But we committed too early, so they came here and just aced us and ended the game. I don't know if it was a good idea.
The thought process is correct. This is a good play. I like this play. What the fuck is my Vi doing, dude? I'd be so tilted right now. Imagine if Vi was hitting it the entire time. Okay, that's what it is.
And we lost.
Yeah. Dude, look at Vi. Look at Vi. She's here. She's literally here. This is a make or break play. Where are you going, my brother? Go to the Baron. By the way, you guys lose no matter what here, but may as well lose together, you know what I mean? Instead of losing like all over the place. Oh my lord. Insane Malphite ult. Never used it. GG. That was mainly the laning phase covering that game, but yeah. Alright, I'm gonna end the recording.